Poppy K and her weekly vlogs, shopping, reading and her cute dog. Poppy K and her weekly vlogs. Poppy K, subscribe, like, comment and share.
Anywhere you go, give it all. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
My channel. My name's Katie. I hope you are doing well. Well, I have just finished a reread of Perfume by Patrick Suskind. I think it's Suskind or Suskind. I can't quite remember, but anyway, what a fabulous book. This was a reread for me, as I say, and it's a novel that I think is quite unique and original in its use of scent. It's very, very, very intoxicating and visceral, if you will. It has elements of, I'd say, Lolita and Frankenstein, which, as you know, I just did a reread of that in October and thoroughly enjoyed it. It's a very, very dark book, and I think Suskind's writing evokes a very morbid obsession with scents. We follow a male protagonist, and his name, or his surname, is Granwy. He was born to a fisherwoman who, at the beginning of the story, she has him, and then basically she has been found out, she tried to kill him, and she has been found out that she has killed several other of her children. So she is then sent to the gallows, and Granwy is then brought up by a wet nurse. The wet nurse is very, very suspect of him because he has no smell. So, for example, if you've ever either had children or if you've held a child, or just, you know, they have that smell, don't they? They have that baby smell. He didn't have that, and she was very, very suspect of him. So she basically took him to the monastery and said, look, you're having him, I'm having nothing to do with him. So he was then brought up by the monastery, and then he left the monastery and he went to go and work. He first worked in a tanner, and then he worked in a perfume as a apprentice. So it's a story really about social isolation, because he doesn't have a scent, doesn't have a smell, so he feels quite isolated in that aspect. And it's, you know, it's got that feeling of not belonging in the world. So this then creates an obsession with Granwy of creating the perfect perfect scent, and you know, it's his obsession of the pursuit of perfection, so to speak. But I think if you enjoy things like Frankenstein and Lolita and dark sort of gothic-y style horror, I think this is going to be perfect for you. I wouldn't actually class it as horror. I would definitely say it's probably gothic. It's probably got elements, a little bit elements maybe of fantasy. I don't know. It's got murder. It's historical as well. So there's a whole ream of things in there. So I would definitely recommend. It was a reread and it was still great as a reread as well. So I gave it 5 stars and I would definitely recommend that book. Hello. So I have been reading on my little Kindle the Spellbreaker and the Spellmaker duology. Now if you've got Kindle Unlimited, it is on there. You can listen to it as well as read it, so I would definitely recommend. I'm only going to tell you a little bit because obviously it's a duology and I don't want to spoil it at all for you, so I'm just literally going to give you a little bit of the synopsis and that's it. Basically a very fascinating world of wizards where you have 2 lots of different wizards. You've got the wealthy wizards who are the spell makers, so they can make all of these spells, and then you have people who are born with a gift who can break spells. They can sense them and break them. And we're basically following Elsie, who is an orphan, and she has the gift, and we're just following her throughout this story. Person who wants to control dark magic, and Elsie inevitably is the one to thwart her desires, so to speak. But I would definitely recommend, as I say all the time, my Goodreads is linked in the description box below, so if you want to see what I actually thought about it and see other people's reviews on it, then definitely go down there. But yeah, I absolutely love it. So I don't know what I'm going to read next. I think what I am going to do though is, because I've got Vlogmas coming up soon and I want to kind of do a few more videos and things like that, I'm going to finish off here and I am going to sign off, say goodbye, say thank you so much for watching, have a great day, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!